or something like that. Here we are again, and yet again in Sports Car GT. And yet again, there is GT1. It still feels stupid that I messed up the end of the first season. Anyway, we've done 3 races so far, and the idea is to do race 4, 5, and 6 now, and then hopefully do 7, 8, and 9 in a later stream, and have the championship done by then, and skip the Hockenheim last race due to slightly over-aggressive AIs at Hockenheim. But yeah, I think it's Mosport Park first. It's a short track, so we'll do some qualifying. I'm leading the championship with 10 points. So I need to be leading with 12 points after race 9. It's going to be interesting. It looks like the Panuses. Yeah, like in the last stream. Panuses, Pani, something. It's the hardest competition at the moment. Anyway, qualifying, and I think it's going to be a wet race if I remember correctly. Oh, no. So this is the first time it's actually happened. Early on in, I think it was in part 1 of the stream, and also I use Steam for starting the game. But early on in the first stream, I said that I had some issues during testing with the game just closing down, and it never happened. Yeah, it just never happened during the testing, or it happened during testing. It just never happened during any of the races that I've done. So let's do this then. I need to load in offline. Not as many drivers on the same track and same conditions. Good. So offline, I mean single player, quick race. And then go to the championship with a lot of cars and try to do it. Let's see. Yep. No, I cannot. Hold on. Yep, that's good. That is good. So, yeah, like I said, I mentioned it during the first part of the stream of the series that this is a thing that can happen. I know reason why, because there's no error message and no crash dump is being made. At times this can happen, and what I need to do to fix it, I need to do a quick race, load in with fewer cars. If I'd just gone to the championship career thingy and tried the qualifying again, the game would just say nope and crash the desktop yet again. I'm not, like I said, I'm not quite sure why this is happening, but it is happening. And I don't know why it fixes itself by loading in a smaller grid in quick race and then just go to full grid in career again. Also, it didn't happen last time I did this race on stream. Same race, same class, everything is the same, so yeah, I guess it's one of those things with an old game from the late 90s and having to use different types of software to make it work on a modern computer. Maybe that's the thing. That's the thing. I don't know. I mean, it's part 8 of the stream, so I've been streaming for 9-10 hours now, Sports Car GT, and this is the first crash desktop we had. I think that's fairly solid for an old game. Yeah, it's not going to be a better lap this time. Not at all. But also, as I said before, I need to finish the lap, because if I just click escape now and exits, the lap time won't count. I need to actually do the whole qualifying. Really one lap. There we go. Pole position. As expected, to be honest. And it's Eric Bernard and David Brabham behind. Oh, that's gonna be a challenging one. Ready and race. Go. I'm always bad at starter inverse in the rain. Oh, that Merc was quick. Those Mercs were quick. Ooh. I was looking on OBS to see if the keyboard clicking was or touching was being picked up by the microphone. Or it is picked up by the microphone, but if it's picked up quite loud, and luckily it's not. So that's fine. Something that's not fine is this car on this track in the rain. I'm so scared of doing a tiny mistake. Tiny stupid thing and screwing everything up. It looks like second to fifth is already kind of decided, so the points are decided in this race, even though I have no idea what AI car is where, but it looks quite safely decided the points. The good thing I'm not a spectator in this race. That would be boring. Like the people on the left here. It's lap number 2 and the leader has 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 8 seconds. People thought that Formula 1 was boring in 2023. Works. Also, for some reason, the AI hasn't made a mistake so far in this race. Usually, the AI is also spin and crash and do all funky kind of shit. But they haven't done that so far this race. Bit surprising considering the wet track and the narrow track in relative terms, and bumps and stuff. It's not what I expected. I can't really complain either. Also because I'm usually... That's a solid one. I'm usually getting a bit distracted when I see AI cars crashing. Wondering who it is. Is it damaged? And so on. All I know is that I got damaged. That's what I mentioned earlier in the race. It's so easy to make a small mistake and damage the car on this track. And that's in the dry. And now that it's wet, it's even worse. And I'm losing 20 miles per hour on the straights. 20 miles or so, miles per hour or so on the straights. But that one hit, it's probably not going to be a one-hit wonder either. Which means I should probably go to the pits as soon as I can do that without having to stop twice in the race. Even though with the lead I have now, it doesn't seem like I have to think about being effective in covering off the others. But I don't know when the next big mistake is coming. I guess every other lap will be having some sort of thing like this, and I was a bit out of track as well early in the lap. But I never know when the next big one is going to arrive and screw everything up. So the faster I can go, the better it is. I guess 2 more laps. That might actually be when I have to quit anyway, but yeah, I guess 2 more laps just to be on the safe side. See, the couple of errors that was made there has caused me to not really gain any time. So if I then have to do 2 more pit stops, then it would be a problem. Uno problema. Or something. And here we go again. There she blows. Oh, so someone has either spun or been into the pits. I have no idea what it is. If it is a pit. Oh, and I see there is a big distance between 4th and 5th. So that's probably going to be the car that was either 4th or 5th. So one of the Mercs. I assume that it is the two Mercs that was fighting for 4th. And no, it was not. It's Lister. Lister Storm. Should be a usual car in this weather. And everyone laughs because it's such a good joke. Now I remember last season when I crashed on the straight there because the AI are braking a tiny bit in the quick right kink. Yeah, fill it up. Probably won't need a full tank of fuel, but fill it up. It's gonna be 12 seconds anyway for changing the tires. Vroom de vroom. I wonder if I actually think I'm gonna get out in the lead. No, I'm not. And it's the two Ponzes that are fighting. Yeah, that's fun. Why can't they crash? Yes, do a little crash here. Please, thank you. If I can't get by that car, no, I probably can't because it's so quick in a straight line. I need to remember they are braking here. Yep. And they're still racing. I thought maybe they were going to the pits on this lap. Oh, and they crashed! They crashed! Let's do this again. They crashed! They crashed! Ah, too bad I didn't... it doesn't seem like they got much damage. Would be interesting if they had really damaged the cars, or at least one of them. Both because they would be slower laps, but also they would need longer time in the pits. Longer time in the pits. But yeah, with the position I'm in now, I can actually fuck it up again and crash so hard that I need to go to the pits and still be in the lead. That's a nice one. A lot better than the last race at Lime Rock, where I wasn't able at all to get the win. Or I could possibly have done it if I didn't spin that one time. But yeah, that was a really hard race compared to this. And there is a couple of people pitting, so is that the two Panuses? Or is it just everyone except the guy who's now in second? Looks like that is the case. No, it's not. It's interesting. I would have liked enough cars to continue so that the Panus guys would come out of the pit in traffic, and maybe there would be some cool action with the traffic and stuff. I'm talking about cool action like I would be able to see it. I wouldn't, but yeah. I also see that the Porsche that was so dominant among the AIs at the first race at Sebring is now the worst of the two AIs as well. I don't understand what happened at that track, but I like the randomness of it. Also, the damage I got on the car now is not at all as costly as the damage I got last time. I'm already way quicker on the straight line than I was at the end of the straight with the body damage I had before the pit stop. And yeah, I was about to say if you look ahead, but then I spun. Ahead of me there was Merc, and say for release, not release, rejoin. There was a Merc. So either one of the AI Mercs made some kind of error during one of the early laps, or it just was that good at the start that it got into 4th position, but it is dead slow. It's down in 10th now. That's more body damage. That's fine. It's the second to last lap anyway. Just a miracle can cause anyone else to win. Yeah, like that. It's not always easy to try to get a perfect turn in and do the kings perfectly with the keyboard. Like I said in the first part and also written in the description, I'm playing this like I did as a little kid. That was with a keyboard. Now we can see the Murky up ahead. He's gotten by and up into 9, so he probably made a mistake somewhere because it looks like the Murky is a bit faster. Oh yeah, made a mistake. Talking about the sun and it shines or something like that. Cross the line and winner chicken dinner or something like that. I'm not gonna have chicken to dinner, but I'm a winner. Yeah, that's something. It really is. And Brabham second, Bernard third, Mark Murphy fourth, and Klaus Ludwig is fifth. Yeah, that's a nice one. 99k. So it's Brabham that's the closest to me. I would kind of want Bernard to be able to take some points then. Mark Murphy scored, and that's the 10th guy who scored. Okay. That's a good one. So 10 minutes at Donington Short. It is a short track, so business as usual. Qualifying. Donington is one of those tracks that have not been particularly good at the previous seasons. GT1, GT2, maybe even GT3. So it's going to be interesting. I think that was one of the tracks that I didn't win in the first GT1 season as well. Neither Donington long or short. So yeah. This is going to be très intéressant, as they might say in Quebec. I don't know. I don't speak French or French Canadian or whatever. Green flag. Race is on. Well, that's another game. That's another game, but with an amazing soundtrack that if I would try to play would probably just cause grief. It would just cause a copyright strike or a copyright notification or copy or something. The green flag is out and we're on our way. I think that's the word sign. Oh, let's add that unnamed game to the list of 10,000 games I plan to play. Like I don't have enough of a backlog on Steam with modern games. I have loads of classic games I want to play as well. so many games, so few hours. It doesn't help that I have a plan with the sports car GT thing and screw it up by not winning GT1. Adding some more hours to the already pretty solid playlist. I can still do a better lap. Half a second in the last chicane. Yep. No. That's a solid one. That's even better than most sport. Oh well. And 13th on the grid. Like I said, Donington, I'm not good at Donington. 13th. Oh, and the whole grid is weird. So it's in number 6 Porsche that's the best now, and then no, it's not. Oh, that's a new one. So if I wait, there can be more changes, or someone down to 14th then. Huh. Down into 14th. This is gonna be interesting. The Panos are around me, and it's just a 10-minute race. Oh, whoa. So it's Ben Schneider on pole position, and Jack Hart, Xavier Lett, Mark Murphy, and Richard Valenture. Oh, wow. Then Bernard 12th, me 14th, and Brabham 15th. Damn, Daniel. That's gonna be interesting. Ouch. Well, it certainly looked like that wasn't my fault. It looks like the Panos car is a bit quicker than where it's qualified. So it's seemingly it's drivers making mistakes in qualifying as well then. Holy blueberry, this is crazy. This is actually quite crazy. What a mess. Oh, and there's cars everywhere, and cars are pitting, and there's a Panos nearing the points already. I have lost completely all control and knowledge, and what is happening, I don't know. And there I'm looking ahead, and then I'm out of the points as well. Oh, this is not easy to understand. I'm trying to find the words to say something coherent, but I'm not able to. These two first laps have been interesting, to put it mildly. It's impossible to know what's gonna happen there. So many mistakes by the AIs. It's so much happening. And it's the Lister that's in the pits as well. To be quite honest, I would not be surprised when this race ends to see one Panos as a winner. This is actually quite insane. And it's a Mosler that's in the lead. The Raptor. thing is, if the opponent in second doesn't score any points, it's still fine for a championship. But at the same time, if that car doesn't score any points, it would have been even better if I was able to score points. Obviously, logic 101. But no, that Paulus is actually going to win the race. I think it's already in second. It is. So that means that the double Paulus thingy should possibly have been number 1 and 2 in the qualifying as well. But the game simulates errors during qualifying. Huh. That's cool. Also quite interesting, I'm actually slower as well than the AIs on this track in the race stream. I guess it goes to show that the difficult level can be a bit varied from race to race and track to track. Also doesn't help that I'm driving like a donkey on this track. Number 4. That's possibly the one that's closest to me as well in the championship. This is not good at all. There's another car pitting in 15th position. With some luck, maybe I won't end up last. With some luck. I have to avoid making mistakes as well. That seems to be the biggest issue for me. No, it's not. The biggest issue is the pace, and the second biggest issue is me not being able to avoid mistakes on this track. Let's go. So I'm a bit surprised that I'm making so much stupid, simple mistakes. But I know that the more power the car has, the harder it is to drive, obviously. So the more you upgrade the car, the harder it can be to drive at certain tracks or in certain conditions. This is seemingly one of the situations. Ouch. Ouch again? This hasn't been a good race. No. It's a good thing it's just 10 minutes. It's a very good thing it's just 10 minutes. Ooh, does this mean that the AIs are starting to get into the pits, or is it just... Yep, they are actually pitting. So that means that the cars that had problems at the start of the race might actually end up at a good position after all, so it might be a pounds 1-2. Not good for me. That was one of those tiny lags that happens. Both double upshift and the car steer to right without me actually holding the key down. That is on the last lap now. Yeah. That is nice. Yeah, that is very nice. Actually, I'm gonna park it a bit. So they mostly can finish the race in first, and then I would be last anyway. So instead of doing another lap for no good reason, I'll just hang around at the back. Yeah, 16th and 2 laps behind. Oh, so Mark Murphy won ahead of Jim Butcher and Roger Manuel. Brabham 4th in the panels and Eric Bernard 8th. So that's a good thing for me in the championship. That means I do have 11 points on the number 4 of Brabham. That's a good one. Laguna Seca 12-minute race. It's not an amazingly long track, but it's long enough for me to not bother with qualifying. So that's going to be the last race of the stream. 12 minutes at Laguna Seca in the dry. It really looks like the Mercs are amazingly quick at the start. And then at least one of the Panos cars just threw it in to the first corner and gained a ton of positions. I should just... Yeah, thank you. I should probably just follow the Panos guys in the first corners then. No! But this is fine. This is gonna be fine. This is going to be fine. I keep telling myself that. Maybe I'll believe myself after a while. Yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna lose so much time on the straights though. But I need to be able to do at least one more lap before pitting. To just do one more, just do that one stop. Oh, someone has spun. Surely someone must have spun. Yeah. I'm losing time. I'm losing loads of time on the straight. But at the same time, there is a bunch of cars ahead, so it's not hopeless. It's far from hopeless, actually. Unless I keep doing things like that, then it's going to be hopeless. The question is if I should do one more lap after this and then pit, or if I should just gamble on this being good enough. I mean, air damage will take some time to repair, and it also means that the downforce of the car is different than what it's supposed to be, which might make the car a lot harder to drive as well. Should probably do stop. There are AI cars spinning everywhere. That's the number 6 Porsche that used to be quite quick. Yeah, I'll head to the pits. I hope that will be good enough. It should be good enough. 9 minutes left. And then pit stop and 8:30. Yeah, it should be enough. And 17 seconds of body damage. I didn't even know I got body damage. Well, I can take a little sip of water and okay. Now I need to get in some good laps and not make any mistakes at all. He says and goes off in the second corner. In theory, this should be a track where I'm quite quick compared to the AIs. But it's also one of those tracks that are quite hard to drive with an upgraded car due to the speed and power. Concentration mode. Complete silence. New course record. That's a good sign. It's too bad that I didn't see if the car in 14th has pitted or if it's just an AI that has made a mistake. That probably depends on the car. A mistake. Being that slow, I think that car has been in the wall or something as well. No, 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 no. Oh, it's fine. Was damaged, but it's still fine. Could have been so much worse. Yep, that car is pitting, so it has damage. The bullet damage I got shouldn't be bad. It shouldn't really not be causing much issues with the car. Maybe a couple of miles an hour loss of top speed, but other than that, it should be completely harmless and fine. This, however, might be worse. And it is a lot worse. Now I just gotta stick with it. Hope for the best. The way I'm driving today, if I keep doing it like this in the future, then I will have to do Hockenhammering again. So I will lose quite a lot on the straights, but I'm hopeful that I will be able to be quick enough in the corners to maybe be able to steal a point or two anyway. Oh, it's so slow in the straight line though. No, that was only one car. I was expecting more cars to pit. It might also be on the limit when it comes to the fuel. I guess that I probably is as fast as the fourth place car with the damaged car, so maybe a fourth is possible. But I really need the AIs to pit on this lap. Looks like they're doing it as well. That's good. That's really good. That's exactly what I needed. And at least one car is on the way out. And that's probably going to be upon us. It is. This mean that I do possibly have the chance of getting second, which would be quite amazing and extremely important. Low fuel, yeah, I know I have low fuel. It looks like a car spun. The third and fourth were close out of the pits, and now the third is all alone. So even if the car is dead slow, I could still get third. So that's good. Should I risk it? Should I risk it? That's not a nice one. So slow in the straight line. Yep. Well, maybe it was a bit naughty, that last move, but we've seen how the AIs are driving the game. I'm just driving like them. Also, I could have been second and still gotten a bit further ahead in the lead in the championship, but I took the win. So I won ahead of Eric Bernard, Klaus Ludwig, David Brabham, Mark Murphy, and Brabham is the AI that's closest to me in the championship. So that is a good one. So that's 19 points lead now. 4 races to go, so I need to keep that one. It's 4 points difference, first to second, so 4, 8, 12. So yeah, I can't be second in all the races, and Donington is not going to be a good one for me. The speedway is risky, and I was off that Sebring last season, but I won this season, so it is a possibility. I guess I would need to win a couple of them. It's going to be quite interesting. I'm not going to qualify for Donington or Desert Speedway. Donington because I'm going to qualify near the back anyway, so I don't care. Desert Speedway because I would like to start at the back of the field due to the first chicane. So then I will have to qualify in Sebring just to do some qualifying, I guess. Anyway, that's it for this part of the sports car GT thingy. It was a bit under an hour. The 3 races here is 3 of the shortest races in the championship, so that's possibly not the wisest move to do all those in one go. I could do Donington now and then save up for Sebring and Desert Speedway, which I think is almost an hour together. Anyway, that's it for now, and I'll see everyone, something to later. Goodbye.